Now we are going to study our next point, which is quantifiers and quantified statement. Let's take first example, x greater than or equal to 0. Now here x is a variable. So if x is positive, then it will be true. And if x is negative, then it will be false. So if in this case I'll take for all x belongs to n such that x greater than or equal to 0, then n means natural number starting from 1, then this inequality will be true statement, and so this statement is called as quantified statement, and this symbol is called as quantifier. Let's take another example, x plus 5 equal to 9. In this case also, if x is equal to 4, then this equality will be true, otherwise it will be false. So if I will write there exists x is equal to 4 belongs to R such that x plus 5 equal to 9, then this whole statement will be a true statement. So this symbol is called as quantifier, and this whole statement is called as quantified statement because we have used quantifiers this and this. So again we will revise this quantifiers. There are two quantifiers. First one, for all. This is called as for all. Second one, there exists, and this is called as universal quantifier, and this symbol is called as existential quantifier. And quantified statement means what? Statements involving quantifiers this and this. So let's see example, there exists x is equal to 5 belongs to n such that x square is equal to 25. Here there exists is a quantifier, and by using this quantifier this whole statement is a true statement. So this is called as quantified statement. So again we will solve example. First question is, if A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is a set, determine the truth value of the following. And first example is, there exists x belongs to A such that x minus 4 equal to 3. Now look here, if value of x is 7, then this equality will be true. And this 7 lies in this set A. So here we will write for x is equal to 7 belongs to A, x minus 4 is equal to 3. We are getting this value. So it is a true statement, and therefore its truth value is t. Like this you have to write. Let's see another example. For all x belongs to A, x plus 1 greater than or equal to 3. That means we have to check for all values of A, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 7. This will be true. So first we will check for x is equal to 1. So if x is equal to 1, then substitute this value in left hand side. 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. And so again write down for x is equal to 1, this inequality x plus 1 greater than or equal to 3 is not true because its value is 2 and 2 is not greater than or equal to 3, and so it is a false statement, and therefore its truth value is f. Like this you have to solve remaining examples from this exercise. Now let's see our next point, dual. A statement pattern S1 is dual of S2 if conjunction interchanged to disjunction and T is interchanged to C. That means you have to replace this to this or this to this and this to this or C to T. These two connectives are dual of each other and T and C are also dual of each other. Here T means tautology and C means contradiction. So now we will solve question. Write the dual of the following. And first example is Q conjunction R. What we have to do? Keep these statements as it is, only change this connective. So Q, change this to disjunction, R as it is. So Q disjunction R is dual of given statement pattern. Next example is this. Here also we have to keep P negation Q negation R as it is, only we will change these two connective. So P, change this to disjunction, then negation Q, again change to conjunction, negation R as it is. This is the dual of given statement pattern. And next example again, P conjunction T disjunction, C conjunction negation Q. Here also bracket P as it is, change conjunction to disjunction, change T to C bracket complete, again conjunction bracket, change C to T, conjunction to disjunction, negation Q as it is. This is the dual of given statement pattern. And by the same way you have to solve remaining examples. These examples may come in the board exam for 1 or 2 marks.